While the main pair in Georgie and Mandy's first marriage saw several significant changes in episode 12, one supporting character is finally assuming his place as a member of the McAllister family. The focus of Georgie and Mandy's first marriage is on living with his in-laws, the family of Mandy McAllister, Emily Osment, whereas Montana Jordan initially portrayed Georgie Cooper, Young Sheldon. Although Georgie develops a bond with her father, Jim, played by Sasso, her mother, Audrey, played by Rachel Bay Jones, is not entirely in favor of Georgie. However, Dougie Baldwin's Connor is one McAllister who is sometimes overlooked due to his lack of development. Although Connor has been the subject of several lighthearted jokes in Georgie and Mandy's first marriage, he has received the most attention for his portrayal as Sheldon, the youngest Cooper family member who starred in the Mother series, The Big Bang Theory, and led the first spin-off. Despite appearing in every episode, Connor typically has no bearing on the main plot of Georgie and Mandy's first marriage, whether he plays charades or talks about Jay Leno. Fortunately, it appears that Connor's untapped talent is finally being realized in the spin-off that the Young Sheldon conclusion set up. Because of the characters' compatibility, Georgie and Mandy's first marriage has received high ratings for its pilot season. Georgie and Mandy's first marriage's gifted ensemble makes the marital arguments and familial problems seem genuine, but their outstanding performances just highlight how little Connor has been used. Connor seems to be laughed at in the first few episodes. Georgie and Mandy's first marriage has misrepresented Connor's character, whether it was to make light of his musical preferences, present his views as ridiculous asides, or portray him as a strange one. The last few episodes of the spin-off have thankfully allowed Connor to simply exist, but episode 12 of Georgie and Mandy's first marriage goes one step further. Audrey is teaching Connor how to knit in the episode's opening scene. When Georgie joins them, it's somewhat of a joke, but it doesn't come at Connor's expense. In the final scene, Connor watches Mandy's weather report with the rest of the family in a relaxed manner. Even brief cameos without dialogue aid in integrating Connor into the story and establishing him as a real person rather than a parody. Connor is as competent as everyone else in the McAllister household, and perhaps twice as wise, as the spin-off gradually reveals. In Georgie and Mandy's first marriage episode 12, Connor is the one who tends to Georgie when he becomes ill and helps him get over his father-related nightmare. Connor not only contributed to the Georgie and Mandy's first marriage episode 12 plot, but he was a key player in it. Connor is able to persuade Georgie back to bed and take his medication, even though he tries to tough it out and return to work before getting better. Although Connor's evident competence has been alluded to previously in Georgie and Mandy's first marriage episode 12, this is the first time it has been given significant consideration. Audrey was taken aback when Connor took care of everything around the house. He told her that he didn't do his laundry or clean the toilet in advance because no one asked him to. The laugh track gives the impression that it has a humorous beat, indicating that Connor is misinterpreted not only by his family but also by the show. At least in episode 12, Connor helps Georgie understand his anxieties about his father's passing without requiring him to laugh out loud. Despite being limited to the Sheldon-type persona from Georgie and Mandy's first marriage, Connor has the capacity to grow well beyond his brilliant predecessor. Although Jim Parsons in The Big Bang Theory has already decided Sheldon's fate, Ian Armitage has not yet returned to his young Sheldon role in the spin-off. Because of this, the public already knows how much or how little Sheldon will change as he matures. In contrast, Georgie and Mandy's first marriage season 2 and beyond should allow Connor to have a longer character journey. Even though Connor still occasionally says odd one-liners, Georgie and Mandy's first marriage shouldn't be solely on him. Connor should be given similar narrative possibilities to develop his character. Just as Audrey has complex sentiments about Mandy's job, Jim has a complicated relationship with Georgie's salesmanship, and Jim and Audrey even have depth in their relationship. It would be easier for Connor to become the mainstay he ought to be in Georgie and Mandy's first marriage if he had an outside buddy, a strong objective to strive for, or perhaps a romantic interest. Remember to like, share, and subscribe to my channel for more videos.